Let's take a look at today's lineup. It's today's defensive lineup for the home team. The southpaw will take the mound. Batter coming up now is David Fletcher. First pitch coming. And the batter makes a wise decision to hold off on the swing. That's over the plate, but low. The pitch is low. Now here's the pitch. It's a changeup. Got him for a strike. Strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. He struck him out. Chris Owings will be the batter. First pitch coming from Urias. And a first pitch strike. From the belt, the pitch. Curveball thrown for a strike. Swing and a chopper to short. Throw to first will get him easily. Ronald Acuna Jr. will come up to bat. From the belt, kick and deal. Watch out! The 1-0. He'll take a tough pitch that tags the outside part of the plate for strike one. Cut fastball thrown for a called strike. Sharply hit into left center. That will drop in for a base hit. Here comes Albert Pujols, runner at first. That is a called strike. 0-1. The throw is late, and the runner gets credit for the steal. Throw is on the way. Called strike 3. It is still scoreless going to the bottom of the first. It's today's defensive lineup for the away team. The righty will move up to the mound. Mookie Betts will get his first at-bat now. First offering on the way. It's a solid grounder to second base. And the throw to first gets there in time. One pitch, one out. Freddie Freeman will get his first swings here. Here's the pitch. And a ball. Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a ground ball hit towards short. Throw to first will be in time. And there's two down. Coming up to the plate is Will Smith. Bases are empty here with two men out. Here comes. Swings and gets nothing but air. 0-1. Here he comes. The fastball misses low. He waits. Now the pitch. Nice swing there, but it will be fouled off to the right. And pitch. Outside for a ball, and it's 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Nothing but air on that one as the pitcher caught him stretching out for that one. On to the top of inning number 2 we go. Ben Ogilvy will lead it off in the second as the 5, 6, and 7 hitters are due up. A strike. Now the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. Down and out of the zone, and it's 2-1. Down low for ball 1, and it's 3-1. He takes it for ball 4. Anthony Rendon digs in now. Runner at first. He's ready now. The pitch. As the first pitch is off target there, it's ball 1. And that one never threatened the zone. 2-0. And that one is a called strike. Here's the windup. Now the pitch. That's in for a strike. 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a chopper to second. On his way to third on the long single is Ogilvy. Eddie Matthews to stand in. First and third, nobody out. A pause, and now the pitch. And that misses. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The batter doesn't bite. 2-1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much. It's 3-1. And a strike. Full count offering on its way. It'll get in there low, and here comes the throw. And the out. It's a double play. Coming up to the plate is Kevin Newman. And runners on the corners with 2 outs. Here he comes. Off the plate. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup thrown for a called strike. It's 1-2. This is swung on and will hop towards third base. Throw to first in time. And the side is retired. Coming up to the plate now is Max Muncy. That's hit hard on the ground. That'll go through for a base hit. Swinging around first, en route to second. And he hustles his way to second as he earns a 2-base hit. J.D. Martinez will dig in. Runner at second. Has a look. Now the pitch. That pitch misses wide. 1 ball, no strikes. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. And it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Outside with the fastball. Now the 3-0 offering. There's a slider. It'll get in there for a strike. Here that comes on 3-1. Good pitch. It's gone full now to 3-2. Three-two. Here it is. And the slider slides in there for a strike three. First pitch to him. He blew it by him for a strike one. The pitch. Missing high. A ball and a strike. And the pitch. And that's off the mark. A ball and 2 strikes now. A big pitch here, 1-2. Just off the plate. 2-2 the count. Two and two. Strike three call. It's back-to-back strikeouts. Jason Hayward will step in now with 2 away as they need to get it going here. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. And he misses again. It's 2-0. Two-0 count, the pitch. That's 1 in there. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Splitter thrown for a strike. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Two-two pitch on the way. Foul straight back. Here he comes on 2-2. He got just the top of that one as it is grounded out to third base. On to the top of inning number 3 we go. Mitch Garver will come in. And here's his first pitch. Misses for ball 1, 1-0. And that's taken high for a ball. And a curveball thrown for a strike. 2-1 now. There's a cut fastball that will get in for a strike. It's 2-2. Swung and popped up high to the right. And he will race backwards, extending his glove to make the catch for the first out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 pitch on the way. Swing and a grounder hit hard to short. Throw to first to get him as he takes care of that nicely. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a little low. The pitch. Off the plate there. Here comes the 2-0. Strike 1 at the knees. Nothing to hit on that one. 3-1 now. There's ball 4. So 2 out 1. Ronald Acuna Jr. is up for another try. He's 1 for 1. Pitch count is at 50. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. The pitch is inside. Here's the throw. And he's out at second base. No run scored. And he looks as the fastball goes by him for strike one. No ball, one strike. He's taking control of this matchup as he gets strike two. Strike two pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time. One gone here in the third. Here is the first offering. And a fastball blows by him for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball into left. And this one is going to drop. Base hit. And he's in there safely with a double. Mookie Betts will get a second try now. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. There's a ground ball hit towards first. And an out at first. And there are two gone now. Freddie Freeman will have an RBI opportunity here. He's ready now. The pitch. Down low. Has a look. Now the pitch. First two pitches off the mark here. 2-0. On the way. And this one is ruled in favor of the pitcher as it caught the inside. Ready on 2-1. Here's one that misses high. 3-1. The 3-1 is on the way. Chop left side. Throw on to first. And that ends the inning. 3 innings complete. Ronald Acuna Jr. will lead things off. He singled in his last plate appearance. A strike on the outside corner. Now a swing and a hard grounder. Not in time. Safe at first. Here's Albert Pujols. Went down swinging his last time up. From the stretch. It's a called strike. Here comes the throw. The throw is late, and the runner gets credit for the steal. From the belt, the pitch. Line to right field. And a foul ball. And pitch. Here's the windup. Now the pitch. Grounded to second. Throw to first, gets him. And that will be the first out of the inning. Here comes Ben Ogilvy, runner at third. He waits. Now the pitch. Ball spinning back and out of play. A pause, and now the pitch. Smashed high in the air in the opposite direction to the left. And he's going to make the play over towards his right. And quickly, 2 are gone here. And the run will come home to score from third. Anthony Rendon will go for another one. Pitch count is at 60. Now a fastball for a called strike. 0-1. Fastball in the dirt as he tried to get the batter to bite on that one. He'll take a look at ball 1. He lays off this one. 3-1. Fastball called strike. Solid hit into left center. And that ends as they record the final out of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 1 here in this one. Here comes. Hits the target here for strike 1. Here he comes. On the ground to first. And an out at first. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. He went long in the first inning of this one. Pitch count is at 40. Outside, it's 1-0. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. And that is gonna be a base hit. J.D. Martinez steps up to the plate. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Attempts a pickoff move here. He won't get picked off here. First pitch coming from Ohtani. There's a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. He got just the top of that one as it is grounded out to first base. Here's the pitch. Slider thrown in for a called strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's 1-1. One on the way. Popped up left side. Out of play. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. And he punches him out on strikes. It continues to be 1-0. Eddie Matthews coming up next. He's 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch strike. A foul ball sprayed down the left field line. Bangs one towards center. And that will drop in center field for a leadoff single. Stepping up now is Kevin Newman. He grounded out in his first attempt. First pitch to him. And a fastball blows by him for strike 1. And he lays down a good bunt here. And the pitcher will get a piece of this one, but it goes for an infield single. Mitch Garver will step into the batter's box. He popped out in his first at-bat. From the belt, kick and deal. And a curveball strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw in time. And that's out number one. David Fletcher will get another attempt at it. No hits in his 2 attempts thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Now a fastball. A bit too low here. 1-0. It's high. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. And this one looks a bit inside. However, it's ruled a strike. Ground ball towards third. This is lined into left field for a base hit. And the runner comes in from third. And the second run will score. Chris Owings will step to the plate with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch coming. This one goes by the belt. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off he goes to second. The throw is late, and the runner gets credit for the steal. Throw is on the way. This will go along the turf off to the right. Here he comes. He got just the top of that one as it is grounded out to second base. New pitcher for the Dodgers. Ronald Acuna Jr. will get in his 3rd attempt at it here. 2 hits in 2 attempts so far. Has a look. Now the pitch. Breaking ball low. 1-0. The 1-0. That's a high ball. 2-0 now. Here's a 2-0. Called strike on the inside, and the batter is in disbelief. Fast grounder to third. Throw on to first. Gets him. And the inning is over. Jason Hayward will try again. He grounded out in his 1st attempt. And here's his first pitch. He launches one down the middle. And the pitcher will try to pick off the runner. He won't get picked off here. Here is the first offering. Outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch count is at 50. Swung on and a hopper back up the center. They get 1. Throw to first is not in time, and the runner is safe. Here's the left fielder, David Peralta. Runner at first with 1 away. First offering on the way. Runner takes off. The throw is late, and the runner gets credit for the steal. No ball, 1 strike. Too high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. A ball and 2 strikes. Here comes a 1-2. The pitch is outside to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. swing, and the ball is directed towards right center. He'll tag up and head for third. And he reached third safely now with 2 away in the inning. First pitch on the way. He was slow on this one, swung on and missed. 0-1. He's ready now, the pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, 1-1. Now the 1-1. Grounded, foul. The 1-2 with 1 away. Knee-high outside corner, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Got him! Great pitch. On to the top of inning number 6 we go. The first baseman, Albert Pujols, comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 to this point. Yulieski Gurriel will pinch hit for Albert Pujols. From the belt, the pitch. Misses for ball 1. It's a ball and no strikes. That is a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. A grounder to third. Throw gets him. The bases are empty here with 1 away, and stepping up now is Ben Ogilvy. And here's his first pitch. The first pitch is a sinker, and it'll miss him for ball 1. Ball 2. The 2-0 to Ogilvy. Strike. The 2-1 home. Takes a high strike call. Got him! The bases are empty with 2 away now for Anthony Rendon. From the belt, kick and deal. Foul back. And the pitch. He comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. Fouled back over the screen and out of play. Fouled straight back. He waits. Now the pitch. There's a rocket of a hit into the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Eddie Matthews will step in the box. 1 for 2 thus far in the ball game. From the stretch. Swung on, and it's popped up, heading towards foul territory. And this looks like it'll be fouled away. A pause, and now the pitch. Hit to short. Throw to the fielder is in time, and that will retire the side. On now to the bottom half of inning number 6. First pitch coming. And the first pitch here is driven on the ground to second. And he will make the catch out there for the first out. Will Smith will try it again. And pitch. And that misses the inside corner. The 1-0 pitch. An absolute bullet into left. Ogilvy will make the catch, and that's out number 2. 2 down in the inning, and the next batter up is Max Muncy. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss. 0-1. Here's the windup. Now the pitch. He's in control now of this at-bat, as this is called a strike. 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he takes it for the 3rd strike. The Athletics lead it 3-0. Here's Kevin Newman, the shortstop. He's 1 for 2 up to this point. A little too much movement on that sinker. Ball 1. Sinker thrown for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Smashed high in the air in the opposite direction to the right. And the 7th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Mitch Garver will stand in here. There's a strike. 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. On the ground to second. And he'll have himself a base hit. 1 down in the inning, and the batter coming up is David Fletcher. Here is the first offering. Curveball just missed. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And a sinker thrown in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive left field. And that's in there for a base hit. Chris Owings will get another shot. He's 0 for 2. Andrew McCutcheon will pinch hit for Chris Owings. Here he comes. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It's lifted into right center field. And he will record the out as they get close to escaping the inning with 2 away now. Ronald Acuna Jr. will make his appearance now as his teammates are looking for that breakthrough play with a runner in scoring position. Here comes a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. And this one is high over the plate for strike 1. Tapped over the mound. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. J.D. Martinez will come up. No hits in his 2 attempts thus far. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The pitch. A little high. Here comes the 1-1. Fastballs inside, misses. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Here's a hit, and it'll be a ground ball. Throw to first is in. Throw is on the way. And that misses. It's 1-0. Here he comes. A sinker that stays in the zone for the first strike. Here's the 1-1. High pop-up behind the plate. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. 2 away. Jason Hayward will get in his third attempt at it here. First offering on the way. Now a fastball for a called strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A lot of movement on that one. Strike 2 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Now here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. On to first. And that will end the inning. 7th inning is in the books. Here comes the 8th. The first baseman, Ulieski Gurriel, steps into the batter's box. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch on the way. He'll take a look at ball 1. And that one is a called strike. Ground ball to second. And the throw is a bit high, but he handles it nicely. 1 out and nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's fouled back. No ball, 1 strike. Solid impact there as it travels out towards left center field. Coming up to the plate is Anthony Rendon, 2 for 3 in the game. Pitch count is at 40. Good pitch. 0-1. Curveball just missed. 1-1. Almonte. Ready, the 1-1. Here it comes, 2-1. And the catcher takes it on the inside corner for a strike. And it is sent the other way, deep right center field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 away now. Eddie Matthews will step in now with 2 away as they need to get it going here. And here's a ball that gets lifted high up. Top end of the inning is over, and the teams will switch sides. Here's the left fielder, David Peralta. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming from Ohtani. Hit out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a splitter thrown for a strike. And with that, the pitch count will begin to go over 80 for the game. There's a ground ball hit towards the middle. Mookie Betts will get another shot. Called out on strikes his last time. He waits. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here comes. That pitch misses wide. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And a strike. It's 1-2 now. The pickoff play. He won't get picked off here. Here comes the 1-2. And he struck him out. Coming up to the plate is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 here in this one. And here's his first pitch. Down low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. There's a pitch hit solid onto the turf. There's one, but they only have the chance to get one, and the inning will continue. And a base runner for a very hot hitter in Will Smith. Has a look. Now the pitch. A fastball here, too low. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 2-0 count, the pitch. A 3-0 count now. Here comes the 3-0. Walked him on 4 pitches, so 2 out 1. Max Muncy will get his first opportunity now. He's 2 for 3. And pitch. Tries to lay one down, but misses for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And the ball is grounded to short. They have one play. They'll make it at first. On to the top of inning number 9 we go. Kevin Newman will step up to the plate to begin their half of the 9th. From the stretch. Hits the target here for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the changeup. Swung on a bit late, but it'll still be powered to the right side. Runner goes for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Mitch Garver will step in the box. Popped out and singled in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch breaking ball for strike one. 0-1. Now a hard hit ball straight towards left. And a relay to the plate. One run has scored. Here's the second baseman, David Fletcher. He's 2 for 4. First pitch coming from Almonte. And this one moves a little too far in. It's 1-0. A high strike there. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the ball is grounded to third. To second base for the first out. On to first, and it's a double play. Andrew McCutchen will be the first to face off against the new pitcher. Jason Bay will pinch hit for Andrew McCutchen. Now here's the pitch. Big cut and a miss on the fastball. And this stays in the zone, 0-2 now. Howard down the line. He's got a base hit. He got 1, now he wants 2. And he is safe at second base with a double. Ronald Acuna Jr. will step in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th. He's ready now. The pitch. Cutter misses the plate. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Down low for ball 1. Here's a 2-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. Ground ball towards second. Base hit. And he is going all in and heading for home. And the run will come home to score from second. There's a runner on first with 2 outs. Coming up now is the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one looks a bit inside. However, it's ruled a strike. Runner sprints towards second. The throw is late, and the runner gets credit for the steal. The pitch. Got in there to finish him off. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Here comes J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. He blew it by him for a strike 1. From the belt, kick and deal. That's over the plate, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball to short. Throw to first will be in time. 1 gone here in the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Trace Thompson. He flew out his last time up. Here he comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there. It's a ball and no strikes. A pause, and now the pitch. Sharply hit into right field. And this one is turning into a foul ball. 1-1 on the way. That's in for a strike. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 from Ohtani. Sticking with the fastball, but he lays off. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Fly ball center field. Jason Hayward will come up to bat. And the Athletics are down to their final out. Called strike on the inside, and the batter is in disbelief. No ball, one strike. The fastball misses low. The 1-1. And here's one popped straight up. No play. Now the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away with no one on base. Here is that 2-2. There's a hit, and it's going to be high down the right field line. 2-2. Strikeout! The Athletics will get the win here.
Shut up.